Hello, this is Pastor Sidney of the All Faith Liberation Church, Fourth Church Liberation in Chicago. I just want to talk to people very briefly today about one of the greatest evils that we face as a culture, which is the closet. The idea that we have to be in a closet about anything. It is part and parcel of how we see our faith or our lack thereof, which is to basically think we're never good enough for God. In fact, we're all good enough for God. We, in our imperfections, can show God how to be more kind and more beautiful and more forgiving. That's what Jesus and Mary gave to God and gave to all of us. The idea that we could rise up out of needing to rise up and just be ourselves. Well, recently we start to see, with all this trouble with the Epstein files finally coming to light, more of these emails coming to light, that everyone, both the liberal and the conservative wealthy, are equally implicated in sexual intercourse, if you will, between themselves and also between various victims of what they were forcing children to do. All of that is from the point of view of people with closets often will project on people who are not in closets. If you look back to J. Edgar Hoover, the founder of the FBI back in the 1920s, he was a famously cross-dressing homosexual person who crucified many such people who were out gay or outed them as gay and then got rid of them in the 50s during the Red Scare. The same kind of thing happens with Roy Cohn, who was his protege, famously talked about in a movie recently. And the same thing is now happening to our president, and as well as former presidents who may indeed have had a closer relationship than any one of them wanted us to know. All of this is to say that we are dealing with a time that where all the masks will be taken off. All of the things that we tried to hide will be shown. Many, many other passages in the Bible, including some of the ones we read today in our church, that deal with this, that deal with the idea that we can hide from almost everyone, even ourselves, our iniquities. And in fact, it's not even that it's iniquity. Some of these things are obviously iniquities that are coming out. But if these folks had less of a need to hide everything, they wouldn't have become so perverted. They wouldn't have become so, you put something in a closet that long, a lot of things collect in that closet, and it gets a monstrous explosion of garbage that had to be taken out. Well, finally now, the people who have been persecuted, the immigrant communities, people of color, queer people, trans people, women, all of these people have borne the brunt and have been crucified for the sins of these straight, white, rich men whose day has finally come. I start to see that they are going to everyone's going to see what they've been hiding all these years. And all the people who fought for the Democrats and all the people who fought for the Republicans can kind of come together and say, well, they were all screwed up, weren't they? And why don't we now start to come together and try to end this tyranny of these very perverted rich people? Have a good rest of your day, and God bless you, and take hope, everyone. We've been dealing with a lot of pain over these years. Finally, justice is about to come.